Tomorrow kicks off the first official day of summer, and you may look to celebrate the new season with maybe a backyard barbecue. Grilling is a very popular way to cook food, tasty too, but it can also be a fire hazard. Hannah Eckwall brings us some sizzling tips in this latest First Alert Safety Check.
Data from the National Fire Protection Association found that between 2019 and 2023, gas grills were involved in an average of over 9,000 home fires per year. Keeping your grill far from objects that can burn is key to avoiding a fire when grilling.
It's at least 3 to 5 feet from the home itself, from decks and railings, from out under eaves, and possibly from overhanging branches. So again, minimizing the likelihood of the grill having the ability to come in contact with something that can burn.
With the over 9,000 home fires reported, roughly 20% of these were due to a dirty grill. Officials recommend keeping your grill well maintained, especially prior to firing it up.
Very well cleaned and in good working order. If there are repairs to be made for a gas grill, you want to make sure that the hoses are in good working order. There aren't any cracks or holes in them, that the connections are secure and tight.
To determine if you have any cracks or leaks, pour a soapy water mix onto the grill and turn it on. If you see any bubbles, you've got a leak. When using a charcoal grill, make sure to avoid any rust and don't overdo it on the lighter fluid.
You only want to use lighter fluid that's intended for outdoor charcoals. And you want to make sure that once the fire is going, you don't want to add the starter fluid to that fire. That can prevent a real fire risk. So you want to make sure that you're using the lighter fluid properly to minimize the likelihood of having a fire.
And if a flame on the grill happens to get a little out of control,
extinguish the flame by shutting it down, closing off that oxygen source. You want to make sure that everyone moves well away outside from that area to ensure that they are safe.
When in doubt, call your local fire department for assistance if needed. To review these safety tips, head on over to dakotanewsnow.com and click Safety Check. In Sioux Falls, Hannah Eckwall, Dakota News Now.
And if there is something that you would like us to safety check, you can send us a suggestion to news@dakotanewsnow.com. And we'll be right back.